Hello, everyone, and good evening. We are going to be watching Lost Tapes Swamp Creature. Yes, very, very interesting. So, yeah, can anybody tell me what's out there in the swamplands? You just never know. New creatures that come out of nowhere from fairy tales could actually be here in our reality. Who knows? But we will watch one tape and see how their adventure turned out. Positive or negative? Who would know? Stay tuned and watch.
Then it stood up, and I didn't know what to think, and then it disappeared behind the bushes.
Was it over 6 foot tall? Had a weird face?
And yes, they're out there. They've been out there forever, and the best thing for everybody to do is just leave it alone.
I was walking on 2 legs.
My daddy's seen it. He tracked it. My uncles have seen it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. It scared the hell out of me.
There are creatures science refuses to recognize. But new technology makes us question what is real. If our eyes see it, if our cameras capture it, does it exist? Enter a realm where fact meets fiction, science meets legend, where nightmares come to life. Do you believe? Lost Tapes, Swamp Creature. In late 2006, Dr. Diane Chasney, a professor from Tulane University, ventured into the remote reaches of Louisiana's Honey Island Swamp to survey the ecological damage in the wake of Hurricane Katrina.
What are you doing?
Just checking my camera trap.
She was accompanied by her nephew, Ethan, who, though unfamiliar with the swamp, was willing to act as her research assistant and document their findings.
What are you going to be trapping?
Hopefully a gator if I'm lucky.
Dr. Chasney's primary focus was centered on the diminishing local alligator population that had been forced into surrounding areas in search of food.
It has sensors that detect motion, so whatever comes through here, it'll set it off, and hopefully we're gonna get a good image.
But what they eventually encountered was more startling and dangerous than anything her research had prepared them for.
That should do it.
These are their tapes.
Okay, well, give me that. If you could go down there and play gator for me.
What do you mean?
I need to test its sensitivity, and for that I'm gonna need you.
So what do?
Down.
You're serious?
Very serious.
God, I did not sign up for this.
Very menacing.
How do I look? I'm ready for my close-up.
Very terrifying.
All right.
Ethan.
Did it work? Huh? Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Just stay calm.
Stay calm. It's got my backpack.
Well, now's your last chance to go get it.
This is not the time for jokes. That backpack has the GPS. It has the compass. It has the maps. How are we gonna find our way out of here now?
Well, we're just gonna have to do it old school.
Right. I knew I should have gone to Boy Scouts.
What I saw scared the life out of me. I was face to face with, I didn't know if it was man or beast.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. It scared the hell out of me. One of them little she-men, but You're not quite sure it's human. You don't know whether to shoot or run back to the house.
It's not a it. It's a them and they.
Ethan, slow down. We're gonna miss things.
Sorry.
Look, snake skins.
What kind of snake?
Looks like a diamondback water.
Is it poisonous?
No, they are very aggressive. But people often mistake them for rattlesnakes.
Huh.
They're not poisonous, though.
You think we should be moving on?
Yeah. Go ahead and swing me a couple nuts. You okay?
Yeah. I thought I heard something. It's Friday.
Careful.
It's midday. We're in the middle of the Louisiana swamp. We are hopelessly lost.
We're not lost, Ethan.
Really? How do you know?
Look. Let's just keep going in this direction. We're good.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What is it?
These are our footprints.
That's impossible.
No, these are our footprints from before. Look, it's that the water diamond thing that you saw before. It's that snake. Oh no.
If a man goes out into the swamp and doesn't want to be found, hey, you can't even find him. He's not living there. I mean, you take something that's been out there all this time. People say there's no panthers out there. Well, I seen one myself. And he was so big he could have put his paws on my shoulder and licked me on top of the head. Yeah, they got stuff out there. And if I didn't want to be found, you're not going to find me.
We've been walking in circles for like 2 hours.
We just need to find the river, and the river's gonna lead us out of here. It's gonna be fine. Let's get up. Let's get going.
It's fine.
It's a camp.
Oh, thank God.
Hello?
Hello?
Anybody home?
I don't think anybody's here. Hey, Doc.
They're probably
It's a boat. We could use this. We could get out of here. We could take this up the river.
Ethan, we're not taking someone's boat. That's stealing.
Why
They've
not?
got to
We
be
don't know when they're
nearby.
gonna be back.
Can't tell if someone was here this morning. If we just follow the river. Ethan!
What?
Y'all picked the wrong place to get lost in.
We didn't touch anything.
You call kicking my pot? That ain't touching?
We're very, very sorry, sir. We meant no disrespect. We're just gonna go now. We're just gonna follow the river.
You ain't getting out that way.
Could you tell me the way out?
I could.
Lost in the remote swamp without a map or GPS for guidance, Dr. Chasney negotiated with local fisherman Bud Ray. He would be their guide for the day, sharing his knowledge and expertise before boating them out of the area.
We're not following this guy named Bud Ray. If we don't make it out of here alive, somebody happens to find these tapes. You know what happened to us.
You coming? Should we leave you behind?
Tell me about the alligators. Have you noticed a decrease in the local population?
They still out there. Not as much as they used to be, but they still there. The swamp full of things you ain't gonna see nowhere else. You respect it, it'll respect you. Still, there's certain things you don't do after 30 years. Don't go wandering off by yourself. And don't go out at night. Let's go. Let's go. Come here, let me show you something. Up in here,
Uh-huh.
used to be a nest of alligator eggs. They all gone now. It's like you said, too much salt in the water from the hurricane. Just a shame. Come on, let's go.
Something's been through here. What's that? Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh no. Oh my God.
Doctor wants you to bring your camera down there and shoot some.
What the hell is that?
I've never seen anything like it. Look at the depression of the heel. And there's no prints to either side. It's as if it was walking upright.
That's impossible. What out here walks upright?
Let's get back to the camp before it get dark.
I just need a few more seconds.
Get the damn pictures and let's get back to the camp.
This would be a classic example of what's called the three-toe. The ones that live in swamps seem to produce this kind of track, and it obviously carries a bipedal creature.
Don't you think it's time to start heading back?
Nope.
What do you mean?
I told you, it's dark. You can't be going nowhere after dark.
Well, what do you suggest we do?
Stay here.
What? That's very kind of you, but that's not necessary. We should be...
Unless y'all rather stay with them gators. Gator can smell a pretty woman before I can. Y'all ready for some supper?
Sure.
With Bud Ray unwilling to go into the swamp after dark, Dr. Chasney and Ethan had no option but to spend the night at camp.
These footprints. Never seen anything like it in my field manuals.
And you never will.
No offense, but pretty much everything's been put under the microscope at this point.
You know, I remember a long time ago, all the old hunters used to talk about a creature out here called the tainted Kitri. Lived deep in the bayou. Mostly kept to himself. But at night, he'd come out and hunt wild boar. Supposed to be part man, part alligator.
There's no scientific basis for that. It's just the local version of the boogeyman tale.
I don't know. There's noises out here I ain't never heard before. always feel like there's something out here in these swamps, just watching me. But I leave it alone, it leave me alone.
Well, at the very least, it's a good story.
Well, y'all believe what you want to believe. I'm going to bed. Coming. Y'all sleep over here. I'll see y'all in the morning.
What the hell do you think you're doing? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Be quiet. I thought I heard something. Take this. If anything come in here, shoot it.
But Ray?
Okay.
But Ray?
Come on.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What was that up there? Oh no. Creature.
Is he gone?
You okay? Yeah. Listen. Yes. I was out before. I was walking and I stepped on a nest of eggs. Why coming back? Shout him! Shout him again! Shout him! Is he gone?
I don't see him. Maybe I didn't kill him.
Oh God.
Dr. Chasney brought the shell remains that the creature left behind back to the university lab to be analyzed. The results matched no known species. To this day, she continues her research in the Honey Island swamp, determined to find more evidence to prove the existence of this strange creature. Ethan surprisingly returned to the swamp to produce a feature documentary based on his experiences. Bud Ray survived his injuries and continues his work as a fisherman in the Honey Island swamp. But to this day, he will not venture into the bayou after dark. Like so many others who make this land their home, they are at once cautious and respectful of what the scientific world continues to deny. Do they live among us?
As the saying goes, you never know what's out there in the woods, or even in the swamps. It makes no difference. Creatures are hiding out there in the world, so who would know what's out there? But remember to be very careful. If you see one, please remember to run as fast as you can.